Welcome to the first lesson in this Music to Me course. We begin with the deepest and thickest string on the guitar. The note that sounds when this string is struck without being fretted with the left hand is the note E, which explains why this string is called the E string. Now, take your pick in the right hand between thumb and forefinger. Place your palm lightly on the bridge of the guitar. This will give you a convenient and firm position which allows you to strum more precisely compared to having your right hand hover freely above the strings. Now, pluck the E string 4 times at a slow tempo. In notation and tablature, what I have just played would look like this. You are looking at 2 systems. The top one, with 5 lines, is the regular notation staff with a treble clef at the beginning. The notes are represented by circles, and the higher the circle is positioned on the staff, the higher the note sounds. Our note E is relatively low in pitch and therefore needs 3 ledger lines. The second system has 6 lines, and the word tab at the start stands for tablature. The 6 lines represent the 6 strings of the guitar, starting with the lowest string, our thick E string, at the bottom. The numbers written on the lines tell us where to put our fingers on the fretboard with our left hand. A 0 indicates an open string that does not need to be fretted. Western music notation is divided into uniform time segments called bars, which are separated by vertical dashes called bar lines. The length of a bar is determined by the number of beats, which are indicated by the top number in the time signature that you can find next to the clef symbol. The 4 means that each bar has 4 beats. The note, which represents our E, looks like an empty circle with no added stem. The look of a note provides the information about how long the note should sound. In our example, the symbol represents a whole note that sounds for 4 beats, or in this case, exactly 1 bar. This also explains why there are no additional notes in this bar. There is simply no space left for them. Now we play the whole thing again at a slow pace, keeping a steady rhythm. Tapping your foot on each downbeat helps to keep the timing tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Using your foot as a metronome is good practice and will improve both your timing and your rhythmic abilities. The next note value is the half note. As the name implies, this note is half as long as a whole note and lasts for 2 downbeats. The half note is represented by an empty circle, just like the whole note, but it comes with a straight line on its side. This line is called a stem, and the circle is called the note head. The half note will be struck on the first and third downbeats. Let me demonstrate this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's mix up whole and half notes and play them over a playback of bass and drums. There is a short count-in of 4 beats before we start that indicates the tempo of the downbeats. Let me play you this first song with the band to give you the idea.